Yeah. I wanna build a life worth living. I wanna be rich cause I wanna be given. I feel the time keeps ticking. I wish I had more, but I'll take what's given. I just wanna pop, cause I've been working a lot. I think I deserve a shot, I think I deserve a spot. Cause it's been years on this path that I walked, and if I keep going, I pray I'll be at the top. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I believe in free will. I make choices that lead to what I build. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. Give me a minute, I need to test out my limits. Like I've been shining to Guinness. I'm breaking records, I'm finished. I feel like I keep on winning. If I don't stop once I'm in it, I'm moving forward, I mentioned. But this is just the beginning. I've learned a lot of lessons, I've had a lot of blessings. My friends know I'm obsessive, they be chilling, I be stressing. But I don't second guess it, I'm loving every second. I see my life progressing, so I spend time investing. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do.
Alrighty, good morning. Hello, guys. Hiya, hello. Good morning to you too. Alright. Hold on. Where's the button at? This button. 7:30, okay? 7:30, guys. Alright. Hi, guys. Good morning. Doing something a little different today. As some of you might know, I used to do art streams a lot. That's kind of how I started my channel beforehand. Byron, hello. Yeah, I did a lot of Photoshop stuff. But, doing that kind of stuff is really stressful, especially when I was first starting out. So I quit doing that for a very long time. Today we're coming back. My friend Miss Derbs, her name is Derby02. I have her link pinned to my description, or pinned to my chat, and in my description. She started doing like just chatting streams a couple days ago, and yeah, it's just kind of a pre-stream type of thing. And I wanted to do something like that too, but like along with like my editing, so you guys can kind of learn of how this happens. How I set my stuff up, how I edit my videos, how I edit my shorts, etc. So, not only am I hopefully helping you guys out, I'm getting like a kick in the butt of how doing my own stuff, because I'm really bad with procrastinating with editing shorts and videos. So, hopefully it's a win-win situation here. We will see. We will see. Alright. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. I wonder if this affects you guys. It does not affect you guys. I have problem concentrating if I have music going on. Alright. Laka, hello. Good to see ya. Alright. I got some shorts to do today. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. If I find out in a little bit of what I want to do for my stream today, my gaming stream, we'll make a thumbnail for that. And I'll show you how I set my stuff up. What's up, Prem? Hey, Sizzle, hello! Good to see y'all. Thank you for 30 likes. Or not 3 likes, 6 likes. 6 likes. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I've been up since 3, but the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Alright. So, first off, I do not record my streams. I don't have enough memory and just power on my system to do that, so that's just not something I do personally. So what I like to do is pretty much just record my screen of my past streams. Luckily I have awesome moderators who make clips for me. So I also have a bounty like this one. ATM. Oh my god. What I will do is put this back to the very beginning, full screen it, make sure this is on the highest quality that I have, which is 1080, and then I would get something like my OBS. You're gonna see this inception thing right here. I would get this open and then hit start recording. So I have a little bit of a pre-recording started, that way I can edit this out, and then I just click this, move my mouse real quick, and record this whole clip. Oh my god. So I got this recorded already. That's a big ass motherfucker. And we're gonna make this into a clip. I have a couple of these already done. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to be editing these in my Premiere Pro. I haven't done a clip in a while, so it might be a little bit of trial and error here. Alright. So I need to select this first. I usually just like replace my footage and then just not make a new one every single time, but I don't want to do that for you guys. Kind of like start new. Let's see if I can just create one. Okay. So what I need to do is import my video that I recorded earlier, which that was going to be in this folder. I also have these saved in a quick access, just so it's real easy. And I also have my OBS set to download or place all my recordings into this specific folder. So they're all here, and then I go in here and I edit, add more folders. So like these are like game clips or game videos, not clips or videos. I can put these in here, so I know I need to edit these later. I think that was Dayz. So I'm really bad with making clips, and that's why I'm doing this stream. What is this series set? This is Adobe Premiere Pro. So I got each of my game in their specific folders. So like the clips are just gonna have their own like gaming name, and then just game. I make sure I name those. All right. So it's Only Money. This is the game I streamed yesterday. So I kind of want to have these clips set out soon because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be playing this game. My Dayz ones, I play Dayz all the time, so I can pretty much just send those clips out whenever I want to. Alright, we're gonna drag our media here. And this is for 41 seconds. Clips are under a minute, so that's perfect. But that's a clip on YouTube, so it works. I think they only go to a minute. I don't make clips on YouTube. But yeah, if any of you have any questions when I'm doing this, jump in. I will answer anything that I can. Because I really enjoy helping people out when I can. I'm not a great Premiere Pro expert or After Effects. I have like 10 years in Photoshop, but I'm still learning on these programs. but I will definitely help out when I can. Alright. Getting this up. Alright. First off, you're gonna want to edit this video down before we're doing anything else. So you're just gonna figure out what the beginning and end time's gonna be. And then you want to have a little bit less than a minute if you are kind of close to that edge. We're good. We have a 20-second free limit. Because you want to have space for a beginning, and you want that like fade to black or whatever edit that you're using, and perhaps like a lower thirds or a promotion of like promoting your channel, like subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button type of thing. I like to add those to my shorts so people can find me a little bit easier. Sometimes you just scroll through them real fast and then you don't really know what channel that is. All right, so to do editing, I want to first go forward a little bit. So all this, I don't need all this information shown. So we can at least cut this right here. So the razor tool cuts it. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. Let me bring that over. And I usually loop my video a little bit. That way I'll have a good view to cut off. So that little play button isn't going to be shown up on my videos. I turn this up volume. I'm gonna mute this so you guys don't hear it. So right here, it just restarts. So that means I don't need this area. And this is gonna be a lot more complex if you're doing videos. You don't want like big empty spaces. Like this has no audio. No audio right there. You don't see any lines, no bumps in this line. This is your audio line. For shorts, you don't really necessarily have to edit that out since you're under a minute anyways. But the shorter the short is, the more times people view it, ideally, because it's really short, you know? Sometimes people want to watch something that's like 20 seconds long rather than something that's a minute long. I'm not gonna edit that out because I am scared and I'm running away and I kind of want that effect in there. Alright, so if I play this, I also like to turn my audio down a little bit, so I'll do like a -5. Let me pause this music. You guys can see what I'm... Alright, so that's like the whole clip that I'm gonna show. I might do something like when I'm like punching my desk. Or maybe something when I'm like real scared right in the beginning. Like that, maybe do like a shake. Alright, so before we do that though, we're gonna edit this so it's the right size. How do I do this? Let me see if I remember how to do this. Sequence settings. Alright. Do I have a save on here? There's a way to save it so it's the right format, which is just reverse, luckily. 1080. So yeah, speed 916 and hit OK. Okay, so that changes that. Perfect. I do have that play button there, that shouldn't be there. So I'm gonna zoom in and just cut that little area out right there. Delete that. Bring that forward. And then when we add our extra stuff, we can move this back to where we want it. Okay, and I'm gonna put my music back on. We're not gonna worry about the audio right this second, so we'll mute it. All right, so some people like to have it small and you have the big black brackets on top and bottom just because they didn't resize it, but I like to pretty much full screen this and not rotate, just this button. You get to like kind of guess of how much you want to show, because certain games will have a certain like build to depth view, and you want to make sure you can see your character if you're in like a third person point of view. And you kind of figure out if you would like to have your person completely centered or if you want that white dot centered. And if I do have it like this, I will want to cut this off because it's not centered. So to do that, I'm gonna have to cut it out with a mask. Hopefully stream's alright for you. I'm having some audio bit rate. So if anybody who's not lurking in chat, just tell me if you can hear alright or the video's alright. I greatly appreciate ya. Alright, how is your phone? Alright. What's up, Sticky? Good to see ya. Okay. To mask, you're gonna use the opacity, and you're gonna use either a free draw, square, or circle. We'll just use the square. Can I do this without? Okay, if you hit shift, it does like angles. Kinda. You know what? We're not gonna do this. I'm gonna delete this mask. Just hit delete on the keyboard. We'll do a pen tool. I want to make this as straight as I can. I really don't like to edit videos like this, but sometimes you just have to deal with it. Make you mad. Alright, so I want to invert this. How do I do that? How would you invert it? There we go. Alright, so if I get out of this, looks good. So that pink ring, that's cool. Bonus. That means I can also... Hold on one second. Oh, never mind. It was a song I didn't recognize and I didn't want to get another copyright claim on it. Thank you, Sticky. What game am I gonna play later? I have no idea yet. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna make a thumbnail for it later on stream. No, I guess I was just gonna have to deal with that. I don't typically like that idea that that's cropped out, but I want the focus to be on the character more than anything else. All right. Do the shake. I wonder if I should like cut this part out, make it a separate thing. So we'll do like a little split here. And then maybe right here. So how would you do a shake? There's like certain ways to do it. I don't think I've ever done it before myself, so we're gonna learn today. Learn today, guys. Thank you guys for 9 likes, by the way. Appreciate you all. Okay. Just let you know, if you see something that I have that you don't have, I'm pretty sure I got everything I got on my Premiere Pro for free. So like the Atom X, that was free. There's something with, okay, video effects. Okay. Stylize. Distort maybe. Might have to look it up. That's fine. We're learning. We're learning today. Alright. How to make a shake effect in Premiere Pro. Alright, in video editing, a shake effect is basically produces what would happen if you decided to shake the camera in the middle of the scene. Yeah. Okay. Create a copy of the clip you want to add the shake effect. Hold down the Alt key and drag a clip to the new layer. Use the razor tool. Yeah, I did that. I did that already. I didn't copy it, but I did it. Transform. Maybe it's doing like up and down. Okay. So what we're gonna do is to copy this. When you copy things, you want to make sure your little line here, this is like your playhead, is where you want the effect to be pasted right afterwards. How do they do this? Hold down the Alt key. So copy this, hold down the Alt key. Perfect. Alright, and then we want a distort. Transform. You click and drag this. Then it says in the effects control panel, search for the transform. So this is effects. Go down here. Where we want. What I can do is just like minimize other stuff. Alright. Hook craft? I don't think so. Yeah, we can see what kind of games. I need to figure out like, what I'm gonna play later. Because I do want to make a thumbnail on this stream. Show you guys how I do that. So what I like to do for this, I like to go to new and noteworthy first. And then I like to look at the updated stuff because sometimes when you're in your library, it just shows like what you have installed, updated, and yeah, it just doesn't give you a whole big preview. See if the developer or publisher isn't gonna make an announcement, you're not gonna see it in any other way. So down a little bit. Ark. I don't play Ark. Munchkin. I don't own that one. Don't own this one. The Forest has a small update. What's this? I do have I think I got the main key for this game from the developer, but I don't know when that's coming out. Another Son of the Forge games. American Truck Slim. It's a preview. Grand Theft Auto. I want to do a playtest for this, but they're very picky of who gets to do playtests, and they don't want people to post content of it. So, unfortunately, not gonna be a thing. Okay, this has a sale. That's kind of a good idea to do something like that. I keep that in mind. This has another update. I don't know if this update happened before or after I streamed it. See if these, I don't have that one. But yeah, this is how you kind of figure out what to do. Go to your library also, and then see if you have any updates on your actual games, like Dayz. Obviously, it's updating something. But yeah, nothing's standing out, so on my way, Rad was saying something about playing Scum. I don't know if he's available today, so maybe we'll play that. Or then we can look at the popular upcoming. Anything released today. Today's the 24th. This one's 25th, so nothing today. But that might be on something new. This game could be a possibility later on. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of boring you right now. My voice is kind of like melatonin, pretty much. It's tiredness. So I do new and trending also. They just kind of get ideas of what to play, what's popular today. And if this doesn't help, you can also go on to like Twitch and see what's all being played right now. Or go on to YouTube Live and see what's being played right now too. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure yet. And if you don't know and you have some kind of a following, you can also interact with your channel by asking like what kind of games do you guys want me to play today. That's a good idea. Every time I ask mine though, they don't tell me nothing. It's like asking your significant other, what do you want to eat? Whatever you want. Yep, that's what you get. Alright, back to this. It says to create a keyframe using the position panel immediately before and after the points where you want to have the shake. So that would be the position. So click this. So I'm using my left and right arrows. So that's the beginning. I'm gonna do like 2 left, create a keyframe there. I don't see that on there, so I want to make sure that's clicked. So you see that little button right there? That's what you want. And then afterwards, go to here, create another one. Okay. Maybe you should play food. What's food? Okay, move the scene position slightly between the frames. Okay. So this is a big frame though. Right here, middle. Maybe. You want it up and down though. So I might have to move, like, make a couple of these. There's probably different ways to do this, but the way we're doing it. Alright, so we have like goes up and down, which is not bad. How fast is that? Not fast at all. So what I'm gonna do, so this is starting, so that's the very same position. This one goes up, and this one should go down. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is copy this. Select it, copy, I'm gonna paste it. If you mess up, just hit the Control Z, that's undo. Very slight. That's fine, I don't want to be too crazy. Move these over a little bit. I'm just going to no. Can't have that. You don't know, I've been trying to get affiliation over here on YouTube. I used to listen to Naomi a lot, but unfortunately she changed her contract and now her stuff is not copyright free. And I had like over like 8 claims from her content. So I have to make sure I'm not playing her stuff anymore. I'm trying to clean my channel up so next time I apply, I have better odds. Alright, let's see what this is like. Okay, I kind of want like a blur too. So, go back to the very beginning. Go to blur. Maybe a camera blur? Or directional? Maybe? We'll try. See what it looks like. Alright, so that will be underneath a new title here. Camera blur. Turn that down. And that's what I want. I kind of want to like expand in a way. We'll try directional. Blur length. Something like that. Might put that at 0. Something like that. Okay. Okay, so maybe What's up, Matsus? Play chef. Yeah. I don't have. I only have one game that has something with cooking in it, and it's a multiplayer game. It's a played up game. So I don't think I'm gonna be playing that. Yes, that's the only one I have that's anything with chef in it, if that's what you're talking about. And that hasn't been updated, so it's probably not gonna get good views. Unfortunately. One second, guys, my phone's going off. Be right back. Be right back. How you doing, Ray? Good to see ya. Let me know, Ray, if it's okay to call you Ray, or do you want me to call you Boss Man? I don't want to call you something that you don't have in your username if you don't like that. Okay. So let's go one. Maybe we'll make this like a point here. Make this a 0 here. Edit this point. Something like that. And put another 0 here. How did you? Good, good. You just woke up? Nice. Lucky. I woke up 5 hours ago. Okay, I like it. Easy. Didn't take too much time. Um, there would definitely be better like presets. You can probably download these somewhere else. If you do have this and you want to learn how to edit better on that specific program, there is a guy that I follow on YouTube. If you guys want to check it out, I think he has something with the blur, but I don't remember if it's on Premiere Pro or if it's on After Effects. This is his channel. You guys want to check him out, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, he does have something with the blur. I'm guessing it's gonna be on Premiere Pro. That's most of his editing is from. I learned how to do my subtitles like better from him, and he had a couple other things. I think he does have a shake thing though. You just have to go through his stuff and see where it is. All right. What's up, Jordan? Okay, I'm gonna do like a shake thing here. We'll do a shake, but like a subtitle shake, kind of like what's happening. So I'm just like banging on my desk right there. So what we'll do is like the same thing here, but just with a subtitle. So to do that, we want to make sure this is on a different channel. So what you want to do is to untoggle that volume, the V1, this is video 1, maybe video 2 for this. That way it's not going to clip over top of it and cut your video out. This is going to be put on this line right here. Put to T. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Alright, we're going to do this. Do hits desk like that. Alright, I'm going to edit this. Let me see, where do I go? Okay, essential graphics, that's where you need to go. I want to center this. Align horizontally, align, I guess that wouldn't count. So this just aligns this box right here, not the text inside. I'm gonna align it like here. Perfect. And we're gonna change this font. I like to use really bold fonts so it's easy to read, especially if it's on a short. Most people are gonna be watching this on your phone. You haven't slept since 3 p.m. yesterday. Jordan, you're not allowed to watch streams unless you go to sleep. I told you this before. You gotta take your health. Health is more important than you being here. Once you're healthy. Alright, let's see. I want to move this. I want it to be centered still. So I'm gonna click this, click and hold shift and drag it down. That allows it to not move left and right, just up and down. If I clicked it, hold shift and then start moving left and right, it will only move left and right and not up and down. So it locks on to whatever position you're trying to go and releases it for the opposite. Alright, obviously you can't read this. So we're gonna change the fill or the stroke. I'm gonna go with the stroke. I like to kind of pick colors indicating for certain people. So my channel is usually either like this reddish pink color or purple. And with like Derby's playing and I edit her, hers is her like light blue color. Red is sometimes either like orange or red. It depends. Okay. Just for examples. Okay, and I like to hit a stroke on mine like that. And maybe a background shadow. So the background's just a square little box around it. A shadow is actually the shadow. Gives it a little bit more to it, you know? That's a blur. Okay, something like that works for me. You can also change the color. Make it darker if you wanted to. So for this, I think I'm gonna have it like move. Like boom, 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 boom kind of thing. Like that, or make it just shake. One of those two. I might make it a shake because there's a lot of hits in it. It's not just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. A little giggle laugh there. Wow. A Peter Griffin laugh. Okay, so I want that to start when I start hitting the desk. So right about here. My fucking temper gets me real easy. I try to get some, but I can't. I'm sorry. Trying to demolish and build significant noise. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, what we're gonna do is kind of like the same concept as before. So what I can do is I can go to this clip beforehand and copy this. So, you can't select anything that's a circle. You have to have these diamond shapes to make this work, right? So you have to expand this and then get these. And then you can copy it. Maybe. Those little corner ones get to sometimes. I'm gonna make sure this is all the way to the beginning, just in case. Alright, then we go to our item. I'm gonna edit and copy and paste this here. So what I want to do is just paste this. No, I think I might have to. Okay, maybe just click the transform button. Click this whole thing, copy that. Maybe that will work. Certain things you're allowed to do, other things, no. No. Okay. So we want the transform under distort, drag that there, and maybe now we can sit. Okay. Okay, that's all right. It's not great, but we'll have that blur effect too. So we'll click this. Go to here, go to add camera and directional. So copy. Can I copy that? No, probably not. Not yet. Camera, blur. Paste that there, and then also with the what was it? Directional blur. There we go. All right, I'm gonna select this and then copy these, just like before. Copy, and then go to here, click this, and hit paste. All right. So I'm gonna have to maybe turn off this. Yeah. No camera blur. That just makes it too unreadable. All right. Let's unmute that part so I can see. Okay, that works. I could go in here and fine edit this and make sure those bumps hit the highs and lows, but I'm not gonna do that. It's a lot of time consuming. All right, so that part is done for me. I'm gonna make this into a nest or a sequence, either one. That's just going to make it one clean little area. 38 seconds long. I want to add music to it, and I want to add my subscribe button to it. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you guys for the 12 likes. Appreciate you. Okay. I feel like you guys are liking this kind of thing. I know it's a little weird, a little different. Let me sit back on. All right. I have a folder full of music that is copyright free. Go into here. Where is this? Music and sound effects. Okay, sound recording songs for YouTube or one of these. Not that. Not that. Maybe. That might be a little too hyper. Chicken. Maybe this one. This here. All right. So what I like to do, I same as before when I lower my volume. You click the audio level, and I do like negative 110, maybe even lower, depending on how loud it is. Okay, so I like it like the fade. What I'm gonna do, cut it off a little bit afterwards, just in case. I'm going to cut it where it starts getting loud, and then I'm gonna make this even quieter, like negative 20. So if you see the numbers climbing, that means it didn't do it right. So what's this right here? Negative 20. I need to do a negative 20 over here. Okay, this didn't make sense for some. And also, if you never use these editing programs, sometimes they don't play fluently. You're gonna have to like take your resolution down a little bit and see. Sometimes the thing's not being right. All right, I'm gonna save this. Big bish for right now. I just want to save it because it's lagging, so I don't want it to crash. Yeah, another thing, save it a lot because Adobe products will crash constantly, especially editing, like video editing stuff. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't crashed already. See, why is that pausing right there? Annoying me. I might just like take this and delete these two because it's not working right. So add a track, gives me this one, paste the music back. I'm gonna put a fade right here so it kind of like smooths out real nice. Yeah, something like that. All right, so a fade. Be audio fade. Maybe right here. Yes, a little better. Okay, so I want this fade also right here at the very end, and I want this. I'm gonna zoom in. And move this. Okay, like that. That's good. Okay, that's good. What I like to do now is first import my logo. I go to my logo folder. I'm gonna use this one. I usually use my stab crown, but this has my name on it. I just fixed this, so it might be a little bit better promotion to actually have my name on the thing instead of just a logo because it's easier to look for a name. All right, so I need to add another track because I want to put it throughout the whole video. Placement after 2, okay. And this is gonna go up here. We're gonna do the whole video. And I like to add this into the bottom, this little area where kind of filling this area out a little bit. That way it's also a watermark too. It's over my video a little bit. Okay, so there's that. And at the very end, I'd like to add my subscribe button. Import. Where would that be at? I have it somewhere, but I think I didn't save it right, so it's very unedited. Is this it? Oh yeah, that button. Okay, that's it. Luckily. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to use something else because I didn't think I had it. Apparently, I was wrong. Make this bigger so you can see it. Like I said, most people who watch these are on their phone. Alright, and that's it. Okay, now we're gonna do export. File, first save it. Export media. Alright. This is gonna be the Big Bish. I don't know what I'm gonna name this yet on YouTube, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I wanna put this into my new folder. And this is gonna be on the shorts. Select folder. Alright. For those who don't know, you're going to want to make a new preset for this if you don't have one already. I have one called YouTube Shorts. Okay, I can open this up so you guys can see it. So it's custom 1080 by 1920. Render and use maximum render. Hardware encoding. I don't know if I changed that or not. I'm pretty sure I found the settings from somebody and I made a preset for mine. This is my audio settings. I'm just showing you guys this so you guys can pause the video and then do the settings like I did. Alright, and that's it. This is your location and this is your title. Format H.264. Hit export. And you want to make sure when you're exporting this, you saw before it had like the nested sequence and I had 2 more things and I had to delete them. You don't have to delete them if you don't want to. Make sure you're on the area that you want to export. Because if you merge these all together and you're on the other one, like mine didn't work right, it will export that one specifically instead of the one that you want it to. So make sure you're on the one that you want. What's up, Fresco? Good to see ya. Alright, so that should be done. So we can open this up and make sure that it did it correctly. Big Bish. I also have a bounty thing in my ATM. Oh my god! That scared the fuck out of me. That's a big ass motherfucker. Holy fucking shit. Holy. I jumped so high. I jumped so high. Damn. Fucking bullshit. You're a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, that's it. Then you can upload this to your YouTube Studio if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I do this. Go to YouTube Studio. What I like to do is, since I streamed that, I have all the information beforehand. So that was yesterday's stream. I can click this button right here, edit details, and then I can copy all the information I have. I'm gonna right click on this, hit new tab. And then you can go to create and then upload a video. And then you upload your video. YouTube Shorts, Big Bish. Alright, so yeah, I would do something like this. Select all. paste, copy. There you go. Also, if you don't know, on YouTube, you can put your hashtags on the bottom if you need extra. And I always like to put like the title, like It's Only Money was the title of this game, and then just like my name. And then down here are all the other tags. I guess that doesn't copy. If you're creating a video, it doesn't copy. But over here, how you doing, Fresco? It's good to see you. Over here, you'll have these tags. What you do is copy these and paste them over here. And if you're making a short, you're going to want to either do hashtag short. I don't know if it's shorts or short, so I do both of them just in case. And I also copy this down here. You have to do this to upload a short if you're on PC. On mobile, I think there's like a button that you can actually push and say, I'm gonna upload a short. But you have to pretend it's a video on PC. Yeah, let's see. I feel like wasn't expecting that. And then maybe eyes emoji. Copy that. And then I also want to do shorts down here. I don't know if I need to do it down there specifically because it's already done before, but it's fine. And if you want to, you can fill up this information down here, but it's not necessarily needed. I can X out of this one now. I don't need it anymore. And then sort by newest. This is gaming. I'm gonna put your game in here. It's Only Money. And you just kind of double check. I don't want a playlist for that. It's just short, so don't need it. Okay, go next. You can't add a thumbnail to it. It's a short. Next. No copyright issues. Perfect. Next. And then you can either do private, unlisted, public. Private, only you can do it, only you see it, nobody else. Unlisted, you can post it and then send the link out pretty much. Public's for everyone. I like to schedule mine. Certain times will do better. You can figure that out by going to your YouTube studio. You would have to have some kind of information listed on your studio, on your account so far. Had to go to work today, but I'm just listening along while working. Nice. Glad to hear it. So to figure out like when you get your most views, you go to analytics. Jeez, I can't talk. And there's an area in here where it tells you your most time of day your viewers are watching you. So you can kind of figure this out. So it's on an audience, and you just scroll down to when viewers are on YouTube. And then you can pick a day. I think I'm gonna put my shorts on like Monday and Tuesday because I don't stream those days. So I'll put them on these specific time, so around noon or 1. And then that way I have some kind of content coming out on the days that I'm not streaming. So there's that. Okay, so we'll do Monday at we'll do 1 and then hit schedule. And that's ready. And that also gives it time to make sure it is high quality. So you've seen that it had the HD. First it will upload as SD for standard, and then it will upload more and more data about it, and then it will become HD if you record it in HD and upload it in HD. This also applies to videos itself. So, and you'll know that your shorts work when you have the icon of the shorts. This is a video, this is a short. So even though it's wide and looks like a video, you know that it's working, right? Yeah. But if you do are doing videos, it's not gonna be as quick as that. It's gonna take a little bit, and it can be hours depending on how long it is and how well your internet speed is too. So there's that. Let's see, what else? Get rid of this. Alright. Yeah, so if you're not a streamer but you want to become a streamer and you're hoping to like do on YouTube, this is kind of like what the back kind of scene type of thing looks like. You have your dashboard, your content. This is like all your videos and stuff. Your comments. I've never done subtitles. I think people like ask for them and they do that, or YouTube automatically writes it out for you, maybe. Copyright. Like I had a lot of copyright stuff on mine. Oh, this is for if you apply to deny this. So like right here, I have a copyright claim. Claims are just warnings, and it could mean like if you were monetized, you would share the profit of your video or stream to the content creator of that music, pretty much. But before I was telling you that I had a lot of content claims because I used to listen to an artist who had copyright free music and then they changed their contract, so I got like over 80 claims, and I've been editing these. But right here you can see restrictions. This is where you would find them. Like this one has one. All you would have to do, that one's currently editing, is hit see details and then go in here and edit them. I can't show you it until it's done editing, but yes, that's what you would have to do if you wanted to remove them, which is handy. And then you can also like find out your views, your comments, your likes, all that good stuff. This is all your info that you can see, how everything's going. Your watch time, your views. You can go in here and see how people are finding you. Like browser features. Track from homepage, home screen, and subscription feed. Okay, so that must be YouTube, and it's just like showing it up on the main screen. Notifications. This is why people are have Discords. 6.9%, you're getting a bell notification and people are clicking on that. That's why people have Discord, because this is ridiculous. So, by the way, if you want to get notified from my Discord, I have a link right here. So there's that. If you are starting a content channel, I highly recommend getting a Discord. If you don't have a Discord, but you are not getting a lot of people coming in because of whatever platform you're using, use some kind of social media to announce that you're going live. I really love YouTube because you could have a scheduled thing, and you can make it like a day. You can make it days before you're going to do this, or I like to do it within like 30 minutes to an hour. That way people know it's happening soon, but you have enough time to get things done and then sit down if you want to join. You can also go here. It gives you a little bit more information. Playlists. I wish I would tell you like what specific sites are using. That'd be handy. All right. So there's that. And if you're just joining in and if you don't know, I'm just kind of talking like how I set up my YouTube stuff and how I make my YouTube content. And if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to write in chat or in the comment section. And if you don't know, liking videos, which I appreciate you for the 14 likes, by the way, greatly helps content creators. So if you are just like a viewer or a lurker and you want to help out, always make sure to like or even dislike somebody's video, because either way, that interaction helps greatly. Comments help greatly. You guys writing in chat, even if you're just spamming, that helps too. Or you're just saying hi like every 5 minutes, that helps greatly. The more interaction you get on your stream in some kind of way just lets YouTube know, like, oh, this person has a lot of interactions, like live interactions with people. So keep that in mind if you want to support people in certain ways, or if you enjoy watching somebody. Okay, I don't know what we're doing today for stream later. So let's pick a game out. And then we'll make a thumbnail for it. And then set that up. I'll show you how to set up a stream, a live stream. What's up, Nutson? Someone else clicked the like besides me, flashing it. What's up? Good morning. Good to see ya. Alright, let's find a game to stream later. If you're on Steam, I'll give you some hints too. I did a little bit earlier. If you don't know, you can make playlists pretty much, or lists on your Steam account. How did I do that? I think you have to like right click and then hit, yeah. So I have most of my games that are not installed on the uncategorized section. There's a couple games here and there, so if I wanted to move Bigfoot, I can add this to ready to play. That means it's downloaded and ready to go. Like this one, ready to play, etc. I do that because after a while, you start to get a lot of games. So there's 91 games in this folder. All right. Then you can also categorize them in different ways. So I play a lot of Sherlock Holmes games. So I have a certain specific area for that. Ready to play. Here's the ones that are supposed to be installed. If they're not, I can just remove them. And I do that because I have what, either 2 or 4 terabytes on my computer, but these games take up a lot of space after a while. You had no idea? Yeah, see, you're learning stuff. Alright, so like this one, I can remove this. That way, yeah, you're only gonna see what is installed, then you know, like, I have that game, but it's not there. Oh, it's down here. You didn't install it, etc. Games that have a beginning and an end, it's something you're not gonna like just play all the time, like Dayz. You're never gonna be at the end of that game. It's not a story game, right? These two games were story games, so I played them. I finished them. They're always gonna be in my library unless I like hide the game. And if you do hide the game, you can also get them back. But I don't remember how to do that. Okay, this button right here also shows you all the games that you have installed, ready to play. I didn't see that before. That was my idea first, alright? Alright, so there's that. This one, recent games. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it tells you the date. Oh, damn. Yeah, look at there's some shit I haven't played. Never played before. I played this on a different account. Some of these I share with my husband. So they're installed on his side and not on my side. 2021. Yeah. That's pretty nifty. And then you also have your software, your tools. So all your tools, Alien vs. Predator, American Truck Sim, Dedicated Server, Dayz Tools. All the stuff, all the things. What software? Oh, my VTube thing. Okay. Games. That's fine. Your Steam, your game list on Steam was like mine. How many games are you up to? I'm 187. 204 on categories. 121. That's my number. And then you click this and you, oh, I didn't know you can do this. That's cool. So all multiplayer games. How do I add my playlist back? Collections. What I want right here. Collections. That's your folders that you make yourself. And then your favorites too. Alright. I'll make at least 2 different thumbnails just in case. I'll make a Scum one and a Dayz one. Because I'm going to be playing Dayz either way tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to be playing it today or not. I have to wait and see. Brad was talking about playing it, but I don't know if he's busy or not, so we'll see. But I would like to have it ready and made. So it's okay to make your stuff pre-stream, even days before. That's fine. You're just preparing yourself. Okay, so I make my stuff in Photoshop. You can use other sites. It doesn't have to be Photoshop. You can do like what is this one called? Canva. This site is free. You can get a an updated version of it, and it'll have like premium stuff. I think you do have to make an account. There's also things, it's been a really long time, so I don't remember. It's like Pixlr, something like that. Pixlr's free too. you just have to start a design. YouTube thumbnail, see? It's set. And you can use these thumbnails and just replace your images whatever you want. Or you can probably create a new one. I just don't know how this works, so create a new. There you go. And then you change these numbers. So I always find that making a full size thumbnail, the 1920 by 1080 on YouTube doesn't work. It's like too big, at least for me. Maybe I just have too many layers and stuff and it just doesn't work. So what I like to do is do the 720 by 1280 for mine. That's how I do it. Alright, so I'm gonna show you here how to do that. I have a custom settings. You can make this a preset. YouTube thumbnail. I can't spell today. And then hit save, and then all those settings will be saved there. So I do 1280 by 720 pixels, 300 pixels per inch, RGB color, 8-bit, etc. Alright, there's that. If I'm making a Dayz thumbnail, I eventually want to get into the editor of Dayz. There's like a mod for it. You just edit things, place your people how you want them to pose and stuff. It doesn't really work on my computer though. It like crashes every time. So unfortunately, I am starting to do this. I find photos of like my character is usually this redhead because I'm redheaded. Spread redhead awareness around. Yeah, you just go in here, look for photos. I mean, I really like to find pings if I can. Okay, so if you see this photo right here, this has a white background, and this image also has a white background. That means this is not truly a ping, but if I visit this site, I might be able to get a ping version. If you don't know what a ping version I'm talking about, it means it's this white background is transparent. It's cutout image. If I click this button, this picture right here, you'll see the white background. If I click it, I get this checkerboard. That means it's a true ping. So if I did save this, this will be a ping image, hit save, and it's an actual ping image. For some reason, like within the last year or two, they changed this. It used to be more and more pings. Now you have to like go on sites and then like ping websites and then get them cut out. So if I go to this site right here, I don't know for sure if this will be a ping or not. If I click download, I have all these ads and all this crap like that. That might even been the download button. It's just a pain in the ass, you know? I don't know where I can download this. I don't know what button to click. I'm not clicking that button. I thought it was that button, but obviously it wasn't. So, like this site, I don't trust it. I'm not gonna keep clicking on it and risk of getting some kind of virus on my computer. Ping. If it is like a site that's also doing pings on the preview, you might have a better bet of finding good images on that site too. So this one, it's gamer link. This is not a ping site. So use GIMP, cut out wire is transparent, easy peasy. Yeah, it is. You can easily do it. I just don't like to do it because I'm lazy. I've cut out hundreds of thousands of photos in my life and I don't want to do it anymore. You know what I mean? I've did graphic design for 10 plus years. If I don't have to cut out an image, I don't want to. But yeah. So, anyways, that's how you find pings, unless you can find a good site. Ping egg, I think I've heard that one before. Not bad. You can actually go in here and go to Dayz. Yeah, like pigs, the zombies. Yeah, good site. I like this one. I've used this one before. So, you can replace the head. That's funny. Let me add. I just want a person, man. How about we go? Where's my search bar at? Dayz. Fucking heck, like where? Dayz character. And don't think I'm gonna get anything. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's just pick something. Go more. I really like. I don't typically get like geared up like this, so I might not use something like this per se. For mine, I like these ones where they're kind of just really chill. So how about this one? That was cool. So you find your image. You can edit if you want to. This one's pretty good. It's pretty edited. All you have to do is like add your title of the game. Go to here, open up your image. I would call these images that you're not really editing like pretty much wallpapers. Not much that needs to be done with it, which is cool for content creators, but also a lot of people will probably use the same thing and just edit it a little bit to make it theirs. Minutes out the Dark Knight. Brad's truck and your truck and start over again. Make them again. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so if your image is a little blurry, this one's not too bad. It's not great. What you can do is go to filter. Not that button. Filter, camera raw. This has the ability to sharpen certain areas, texture and clarity thing right here. Kind of just boost certain colors. This like highlights edges pretty much. It makes them stand out a little bit more. You don't want it too much though, because it can really make your image look wonky, you know? Vibrance. This all depends on like what your feel of the game is. Like Dayz can be something fun, something like you're like looking for a group, making a big base with your group, or you can be something dreadful, like you're gonna go exploring into like a very high risk area and you want people to know that this is not safe. You know, it just depends on the mood you're going for. All right, so there's that. There's some coloration I don't like on the top. So if I was nitpicky with it, for example, we're gonna pretend I am. I'm going to select this area and smooth that all out. All these little greeny areas for the sky. Make a selection. I'm going to blur it. Move it all out. Easy peasy. So this area right here doesn't always work, obviously. If you do something like this, I would recommend actually to duplicate this selected area. So you do that by hitting Control J, that just cuts out that sky. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm not gonna have the selection around it. That way, when it blurs, it expands, and that way I can blend it out. And since it's sky, it looks more like a fog. So right here, this area, it's just fog now. It's fine. And I didn't have to blend it. It's already blended by itself. Very simple. All right, and I'm gonna just merge these together. I wanted to go in even more, make it really nice and neat. I could probably just use a smudge tool, like smudge her hair, make it look like it's not all grainy. Smudge this out. You can smudge it so much it'll make it look like a cartoon, so that's a cool effect if you do it right. And you have the option to control how much strength these smudges are going to go. You can make them look like it's more sharpened. If you do a very light version of it. What's up, Larry? Good to see you. You're a new subscriber from Derby and Raptor. That's how I met Derby. Anyways, I like to follow your videos. Sometimes I can't chat because I stream on live TV. No worries. I appreciate you, then. Lurkers are welcome here. Thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciate it. All right. So something like that. They're kind of like looking this way, so we'll have a daisy thing in the sky right here. So let's go find, X out that, a daisy logo. So any game that you're playing, look for a logo and then look for a ping version of the logo. Some of these games are really hard to cut these out. Like for example, Gas Station Simulator. I have a hell of a time finding this logo or the DLC to it. That one's good, but like, what was the DLC? It was like the airstrip one. I could not for the life of me find this logo. I had to cut this out myself. And those colors are pretty similar in shade wise, so that's not fun to cut out. This one would probably be a little bit easier. Just pain in the butt. If you do have to cut things out, try these like an automatic thing first if you have that option. And if that doesn't work, try the pen tool. Pen tool, guys. Alright, okay, logo. I like this one, but I don't want to use that one. I like the black and white ones too. Usually the white ones have a shadow on it, so those kinda don't work very well. All those. This is not a real ping. I would have to go to that site. I think this one would be alright. I can reverse it. I can change the color of it since it's a solid color. So if I click this, maybe we'll get lucky to be able to download this. Download original ping. It's not a robot. Okay, let's see if that works. Go to File, Open, Logo. Photoshop has an automatic gray and white checker background. So what I like to do is put a solid color on here and then put on the bottom, and just to see if it's a real ping or not. There's a very simple way to do that. Alright, so I'm going to drag this logo over here. Alright, so this is a really big logo. So what I like to do for these, so I don't lose a lot of pixels. Let's see if I resize this. Sometimes it gets really blurry. This one is not, luckily. But if that does happen, try to see if there's a way to pretty much make this into a vector almost. A way it slightly helps on this is converting it to a smart object, which is just kind of secures it a little bit better. So yeah, that's what I do. If I zoom in, it's starting to get pixelated, but it's not crazy bad. See all these little jagged marks? Hit okay. Smooths out a little bit. Alright, so what I want to do, I think I want to make this turn. So it's gonna look like it's closer on one side than the other side because it's turned and she is looking at it, and I'm gonna make it look like it's like behind the mountain a little bit. So just like a perspective wise. So to do that, I'm going to skew this side a little bit. I can make it a little bit smaller on this side. That way it makes it look like an illusion of it being closer on the left side than the right side. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to turn the opacity down so I can see the background. You don't have to do all this either, by the way. I'm being extra today. I don't even typically do this on mine. But because it's hard to find images for Daisy, I'm going to start doing a little bit extra since I can. I'm going to do a hard brush for now. I might switch that up. Clean that up. Make that all look like it's behind the mountain. There's one mountain behind there, but this one's gonna be between those two areas. Night, Jordan. Rest well. Okay, so there's that. Turn the opacity back up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm on the mask. I didn't erase that. I just put a mask on it. That means it's a temporary erase area, meaning I can bring it back if I want to. So what I want to do is use a smudge tool and kind of smudge this line a little bit. And I'm on the mask, not on the actual layer. So even if I'm smudging it and it's like going over, it's gonna look more like a fade than like a hard line that's not supposed to be there. And since it's mountains, more mist, you know? Jordan and David are always sleeping, and Matt doesn't know if he can stay in the conversation. Alright, do this. Yeah, we're just soften that line up a little bit. I'm like shaking my whole desk, so you see this camera shaking. That's why. All right. I'm going to put blend mode on this and see if any of these blend modes make it look better. I don't want the solid black; it's just too dark. So you need to put a move tool on first, and then you can shuffle through these blend modes. That one probably would work. That one's not bad. Also, if you're like extremely editing this and you don't want people to steal like your version of this artwork, put your logo on this. I've been lurking this whole time, enjoying the stream. I had to wake up to ask, are you left-handed? I am left-handed. How'd you know? How'd you know? Okay. So I kind of like the fade mark. That's the mountain in the background. That's why it's faded. I'm gonna fade this area right here a little bit more, and then I'm gonna actually put a real fade on this. Not fade, but like a shadow gradient, pretty much. Yeah, that's awesome. So like, I don't know if I have anything in my new merch store, but one of the first things I made when I made a merch store, I made sure I had left-handed cups on there. Like, these lefties need more freaking left-handed cups, damn it. You just can't chat that much. No worries. Understandable. Lurkers are more than welcome here. Alright, so let's put a dark blue or black shadow on the bottom of that. We'll try black. And if not, we can change it. Oh, I'm gonna overlay. Alright, that's a hard brush. We'll put a soft one on. By the way, I typically would use my drawing tablet for this, but save some time to not get it out and stuff. Overlay. Like that. But we don't want the extras, so what we do is clip. Right click, hit clipping mask. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. Why wouldn't that work? Okay, if clipping mask doesn't work, but you can see that it works without the clipping mask. What I would recommend, I'm gonna make this layer that I made a smart object a rasterized layer. This means it's just going to flatten it out. It's not resizable now, and yeah, it's just a regular layer. I'm also going to apply my mask layer. So everything that I deleted, temporarily deleted, this is going to be permanent. So now it looks like that. Permanently. Alright. I did that, so let's try this clipping mask one more time. Okay, so it doesn't work. I did that so I can make a selection of this Dayz logo, like including the part that I cut out. So I'm gonna do Control and then hover over the icon, and then you get that little box, and it's going to select it. And then I'm gonna apply that selection and make a mask on my shadow, like that. And I can just turn it down if it's too much. I'll also add to it because there's a mask on it now. Make that a little transparent. We love these are more creative. Yeah. True, true. Oh, I could even do that if I wanted to. Alright, something like that. Has a little bit of transparency to it, but you can't really tell. There's nothing really behind it. I like that, but I would like to add a little bit more to it. So what I'm gonna do, every time you say logo, I think of logos enter the chat, right? I know. I feel that. It was even funnier. I made logos logo. so you know how like I was like talking to myself or in my head and like I'm making logos logo and it's just logos logo all the time. It was a hell of a time there. Okay, so what to make? Find a texture background, images. All right. Textured background is a very vague and broad term of what you're looking for. Logoception, yeah, it was. Oh, another funny thing. I made, not only did I make Logo's logo, I made Logo's starting screen, and I had his logo in the background, so like Logo's starting logo. Oh man, it's crazy. I had like his avatar logo and then his logo. So many logos. So many logos. A little time. Alright, I want like a spark background texture. Alright. We're Crimsin. We like fire, destruction. I tried this Daisy game. Is it cool? Daisy is like one of my favorite games, even though it's a pain in the ass. A zombie game. Pain in the ass. Okay. I got a problem here. For those who save photos but can't open them in the program that you want to open, like this photo, I'll show you how to open it. So this is a AVIF. I don't have no fucking idea what that is, but it needs to be open in with the either Paint or PaintNet. I think it's PaintNet. I think Paint is already on your computer. This one's free. I needed to get this when I was designing libraries for ATS. And yeah, that's why I have it. I wouldn't have it any way otherwise. But I found out that I can open certain photos into this program and then save them as regular photos. So if I just hit save as and then I change this into a ping or a JPEG, I just like to typically put mine as ping. Sometimes they're a little bit better quality when you do it. And that just makes another version of that photo, but saves it as a photo that you can open. So now I have two. This one was the original, and this one is our ping file. Drop this over here. Okay, this is smaller. Let's try to make this a smart object and see if I don't lose a lot of quality or not. Good, not great. I'm gonna stretch it. So I'm gonna hit Control and just stretch it down. Make it a little bit over the edge so I don't have any clipping. Hit OK. Alright, so what I like to do with these kind of types of photos is to put an overlay on it. And by the way, sometimes they call overlays, which sometimes they call blend modes overlays, even though a blend mode overlay is an actual name of an overlay. That's not what I mean all the time. Just a habit I've done before. So let's try this again. Don't stop. You stop that. Okay. So it really depends on the photo that you're using, but usually if they're darker, you're gonna want something softer. So lighten or screen or color dodge or soft light. One of those would typically do what you want to do. I think I'm gonna go with this one. If you have parts of it that are just like in the way, I don't really want that on her hair. Kind of distracting. What I would recommend is remembering what blend mode you're using, which is lightning. Go back to normal first, and then select the problem area, which is this area, and go to patch tool. Oh wait, I have to rasterize this, and then you're just gonna move this somewhere else. I'm gonna put this down here, and yeah, it just moves the area and then fills it up with something similar in the background. So if I zoom out, go back to lighten, that mark is gone now. Something like that. Okay, I'm almost done. I just kind of want to change the color a little bit and then add my logo to it. Last time I had something like that, I couldn't be bothered to convert it, so I opened the picture full screen and did a screen print. That's funny. I mean, I would probably do that too. See, I'm so lazy, I probably wouldn't even done that. Nope, I'm not using that photo. And I was gonna say, damn. But yeah, I do that same kind of concept when I make my shorts though. I just record my screen and to find that video. So I totally understand that. Rap said that sometimes it takes 3 hours to find food, so I guess he doesn't like it. Yeah, it does. This game is very difficult. It's very you pretty much like have to hate yourself to play it. So that's yeah, I love to torture myself. So it depends on what map you're going on for one. There's like at least 5, and then depending on your server, the person who made it has the option to select how often things spawned and what types of things. I probably, and then a whole other bunch of aspects of that. I love your attention to detail. Your lines are always straight in Farm Sim. I'm glad you think so. I think my lines are crooked as shit in Farm Sim. But thank you. All right, color balance. I like to have more reddish hues on mine, just a little bit. Redhead, you know. One of my favorite colors are red. Sometimes it goes to the purple. It depends. Depends on the mood. So before and after. You can also go with curves. This kind of brings up or down on the shadows and highlights. And if the shadows are too dark, you can bring this up and make them a little bit gray instead. Then also with the highlights. So what I do for this, I do this every single time. I'll show you my ways. So curves, I put a point right here between the first square on that corner, and then I do the same thing on this top square. Everything down here are going to be your shadows, and everything up here are your highlights. I'm not using any of this. This is just a regular RGB. This is all the colors, not one specific. So I'll put a dot there and another one right there. And then, yeah, just depending on the photo, I'm either going to bring it up or down here. This one's pretty dark already, so I can bring it up a little bit. And then I put this first point up. Because we're going to bring this back down to the center. This is the dark shadows, the darkest of dark. I like to put that up a little bit. And then I do the same with the highlights. I typically leave this one alone. This is like affecting that. And the color of the sky a little bit. So yeah, this boosts it or it brings it down. So you don't want to be too dramatic with it usually. So something like that. That's before. That's after. And yeah, I just add my logo afterwards. So go to, and I also have this do not delete because I deleted it before. And it's such a big file that when it deletes permanently the first time. You get no second chances. It doesn't go into a recycle bin. It deletes permanently. So you kind of have a big caution sign there, okay? You need it. I need it. All right. Let's see. Let's put. I either do my logo that's on my YouTube, or this one, or I've been lately liking my this is fine. Coffee makes me poop logo. This is an email. Whenever we get affiliation on YouTube, it'll be over there. But what I like to do is just make this into an icon pretty much. So I have it about this size, and I like to put a circle around it. If your circle is skinny or fat and you want it perfect, hold shift and do that. All right, that's about what I want. It's a tiny smidge too much on the top, so I'll just bring it down. Now it's too, the line cuts off, that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just making it a tiny bit smaller and move it over. All right, so I'm gonna cut my photo out with a mask. Like so. All right, and this I'm going to change the color. Let me put a gradient on it instead. Let's do this maybe. Kind of goes with the colors. Yellows and sparks, purples. Yeah. I don't see no blues though. There's blue in there. No. Look it, and then do that. Okay, there's some blues. All right. So I like that, but I also want another ring. That way it kind of offsets a little bit. So this area right here kind of blends in with the purple. Something like that. I add another stroke to this. And I typically like these to be white. Make this inside, outside maybe. All right. If you don't want double line, what you would have to do is make a stroke on your photo instead of this, because it's a ring. It's not a full circle unless you make that a full circle and then put it behind your image. But it's just a pain in the butt, so put a stroke on this. Nope, can't do that. Okay, what am I doing? What am I going to do? I put a drop shadow. I could do that instead. Just have to find a way to work around what you got. Or maybe a glow, but a glow would do the same thing. Yeah, you would have to fill it. Alright. Go back to the number 1 method I was talking about. Fill the circle. So I'll go to the circle. You got to go over here on this side. It says no fill. Let's make it white or black, whatever color you want. Doesn't matter. My image is transparent, so I will see it a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind that. So that's the stroke that I had before. Let's put this stroke on. And then I'm gonna have that stroke that I had before. I'm gonna push this button and make 2 strokes. And then change this to gradient. And then that color before. And I have to make this bigger because it needs to expand. So maybe I want to switch those up. Maybe. So put this back on color. That's the white one. This one's going to be the colored one. I get really into details when I want to. All right, so I'll expand this a little bit. All right, now the white stroke. I'm going to fill the circle in with a different color, maybe white. That way I get that black line out of there. Oh, is that this? No, where's that black line coming from? It has to be the circle itself. It's not this. Has to be the circle. So, oh, it's this. There we go. What would I do with that? Actually, you just turn that off, right? There you go. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. I like that background, but I think it's kind of clashes with it. I'm just being really picky with this, guys. Oh well. Oh well. It's gonna be like that. Okay, since there's 2 parts of this, the image itself and then the stroke, I'm gonna put this into a folder. That way I can just resize this if I want to. I've got the ability to make memberships. I want to make your first membership before Derby. Derby already told me I had to message her. Unfortunately, I did not get approved for my membership thing, but I have the ability to reapply next month, so we'll see. But yeah, Derby, like, she's like, you better message me. I want to be number 1. Okay, I think that's it. You can put like a title on here if you want to. I do have like a setting set up for that. I go my thumbnails. I organized this in a way that everything is in their own folder. So these are all the games that I've streamed recently. So if I do like sort by small icons. Yeah, so I have a Daisy folder. I can put this here. I'm trying to think what I want to name it. I want to continue this Daisy 7 thing. We'll do a new Daisy 1. If you have like a lot of things like that, I can also just like make another folder into old and then put these in there. That way I can like continue naming these on like Rush Start, etc. Like this. This is gonna be next week. Those are kind of new. This one's older. All right. New Daisy 1. So I typically like to name it like that, like Daisy 4. Not found. Oh. Oh. What? Save as thumbnails. Game thumbnails. Daisy. New Daisy 1. There. That's more. Less confusion. And then export as ping thumbnails games Daisy. You ordered a stab crown beanie? That's so exciting. I want to see pictures when you get it. Thank you so much, Dave. I should have had an alert going on. I don't know what's wrong, but thank you so much, Dave. Hope you like it. Yeah, so here at my channel, we have like Derby's is cool, the cool kids club. Mine's a stab club because I'm very chaotic and if I have weapons, it's usually like an axe, knife, you know, usually some melee weapon. And yeah, it just became a thing. And it is stab crown is a crown made of knives, which I'm very proud of. I love it very, very much. Alright, what was I doing? Save? Is that what I'm doing? Alright. Yeah, so typically you would probably add a title to this also. So let me open one of these old ones up. Like this. Nope, not like that. Like this one. There's two. There's a image and then there's a Photoshop file. I typically just drag this title, text, and then paste it. And then, yeah, you can just change the title for whatever you're doing that day. But typically don't know what I'm doing, so sometimes it just changes. But yeah, I watched somebody make thumbnails and this is how they set theirs up. Not the same colors or anything or the same font, but they have like the glow on the inside of their text. I just thought it looked really cool. So that's why I do that every single time I make thumbnails. Let's see the settings for this. That little glow right there is the inner glow overlay, softer. You can change it depending on how big your font is. You might have to make this really small, really big. It just kind of gives a little bit more pop. I really like that. yeah, that title just depends on what you're doing. You don't even have to have a title though. Let's say that again if I do want to edit that later. Alright, and we also want to make a scum one real quick. I might want to save that though, because I had never played scum before. I love your logo and beanies are my jam, so it's perfect. Yay! Yeah, if you don't know, this is my new merch store called Fourth Wall. I actually added 2 things this morning with the enamel cup. I put the sky anime background on there with 2 logos. I wanted it to be both left-handed and right-handed. I put 2 logos on it. And this one's new. Embroidered shirts. Has the logo right there. I had to put a black outline on it because it blended in. I also put these little ones of the stab crown on the side. That is pretty cool. And these come in different colors. I think I might get the purple one. I really like it. I really like it. Then the step club mouse pad, which I might get too, because I have a Batman one, but it's pretty beat up. Pretty beat up. Coasters, stickers with Jailbird Crimsin and Incognito Crimsin. This is the beanie that he was talking about, Larry. Derby ordered a beanie, but she ordered it from my old store, so I'm curious of how good of quality this one will be. You're gonna get a mouse pad eventually, just can't. Oh yay! Then you change your PC to Lightning to match the blue. That's awesome! That's so cool. I'm so glad they're like right next to you, Dave. That's so cool that you got it like so quick. I have like the cool thing about Fourth Wall is they give the creators like a balance for ordering samples. And they also have a thing on here where I don't want to show this, sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if anything if your information was on there. Sorry, Dave. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Promotions. They have a giveaway link. So I can make a link and give it to somebody privately. And that way I can pay for it. And yeah, no information should be given away that way. What else? Damn, what was... Where is that thing at? Oh. Estimation 30th of the month. Really? Cool. Cool. Where is this? What's up, Derbs? I'm sorry I didn't ask you about this by am promoting. Just let you know. I got this idea from Derby, guys. Alright? The before, the pre-stream, alright? I have her linked in my description and in my chat. Just to let you know, if you don't if you're not members or subscribers of her yet, get your ass over there. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't find it. Order samples. All right. That's what I'm looking at. This. So I get a sample credit for $5. So I could actually buy these myself if I get more credits and then give these away too if people were comfortable enough to like send me their address and stuff. So that's one cool thing. Or if I just wanted them myself, they actually give you credit. So not only if you're getting them for the retail price, you're getting them even cheaper than that. All right. Okay, what was I doing? Got distracted. Got distracted, guys. What time is it? 10. All right. Yeah, we'll save the the scum one later. I just don't know. I have to talk to Rad and maybe Derby if she wants to play scum with us about when we're gonna do that. So there wasn't any big updates, so I might just do Daisy today. But that's fine. It's fine. But if we were to share our address, you might stab us. I mean, that's a chance you're gonna have to take. I want to delete that. Okay. So, that's what we did. We did a thumbnail design, which is actually more work than I usually put into it. So, you're welcome. Thank you guys for torturing me, making you a more detailed thumbnail. All right. Since we're gonna play DayZ, I will make a stream setup, and you guys can figure out. You can see how I do that, how it goes. So we're gonna go to our YouTube studio. Wow, this mouse pad has come in a big box. Crimsin jumps out in stabs mode. All right. So to make a upcoming stream, this is the last thing we're gonna do before we sign off. I need to grab something, a late breakfast, and then we'll play some DayZ. Which, by the way, Derby, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. No worries if you're busy, though. All right. I'm gonna do schedule stream. I typically just pick something that I've done before. So DayZ. That's all my settings in here. Oh, we're gonna go back to Livonia, so this is gonna be number 2. That image may not represent Livonia, but I don't care. I don't care. All right. Trying do this. Trying to stay alive in Livonia. Livonia is really hard to map, so that's why. Last time I played this one, I died over and over and over and over again because I kept starving. I did go back on here, and luckily a herd of zombies killed a pig, and I cooked the pig. It's mine. My pig. My pig. All right. Okay, so I have like this is all these other staff club information. By the way, if you do want to become a member, I do have a way on my Discord. If you want to, don't worry about it. Membership, it's right here. I need to just make sure that actually works, because sometimes it doesn't compute. It expires for a second. Shut up. Let's try this again. Yeah, so I refresh it. There's this for memberships. This will also be transferred to my YouTube when we get that. But scratch, puncture, fatality. I do have an extra one for YouTube when we get there. There's that. What else? What else? This. All right. Social media stuff. This is merch store. Just quick links here. Friends. Links. Taglines here. Just a couple of the main ones that you want to, like Dayz, for example, and then your info. That's how I do it. Okay, then you pick gaming here. Type your game in that. Change this to the icon that you just made, which is right here. Game thumbnails, Dayz, and then this one. All right, a playlist right here. Follow me Dayz videos in one place. That helps out a lot if you are starting out. Just by the way, I get a lot of playlist views. You know, they just kind of watch it all at once, or when they're sitting down and want to binge watch. So I definitely recommend that. Okay, so tags. These are my tags. I showed this a little bit earlier, but pretty much anything above this area stays the same, and then I kind of edit them when needed. If I do a new game, I would want to delete some of these zombie stuff if it's not anything zombie related. And then maybe even type in Livonia. I spell Livonia. Certain people who are watching Dayz like specific maps, so that helps find your channel better. You're not chatting much, no worries. The more you chat in somebody's stream, the better the algorithm looks on YouTube. So chat away. Spam away. Do whatever you want. Curious when Derby's next harvest is going to be in Crimsin. I was wondering, are potatoes going to work on it for us? Derby, yeah. My next harvest is going to be probably tomorrow. So I might have to do 2 streams tomorrow. Tomorrow or Monday, but I don't stream on Mondays and Tuesdays. TubeBuddy. What was that? TubeBuddy. Stuff and things. That's what it is? Install for free. You mother. Oh, okay. I have to install a Chrome extension for my browser because I don't use Chrome. Bish. That's cool. This browser has AI prompts on here. That's pretty nifty. Let me install this. Add to op. Add it, Bish. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. You guys can just look at that. Okay, fine. You're fine. Okay. Read. Sign up. Sign up with this account. Do. Launch extension. Okay. Sign in with YouTube. And allow. Okay. Tay. Oh, it's right on there. Okay. Keyword explorer. All right, Daisy. Oops, not with that though. There we go. That's pretty cool. Stop putting that thing there. All right. Search volume. Action. What's that? Paste? No. Copy tag list. You don't have any tags. Oh, we do that one. Daisy beginner. Beginner. Guide. I always try to give you guys tips when I do it. Daisy PC. What link? Oh yeah. My Discord. Yeah, do this. If it's working. Yeah, so if you go to my Discord and go to the membership after you get to the welcome sign, go here, and then it'll be this link. And that unlocks a certain part of my Discord. For members only. Guys, have my fucking tabs open. Alright, I'll look into this a little bit later. I don't want to bore you guys with it until I learn how to do it. Alright, I like to put my standard information. I don't put my location for safety reasons. Alright, I like to do newest if I remember to do that. Double check everything, make sure everything's good. PC, trying to stay alive in Livonia. Alright. Gaming, Daisy, playlist. Alright. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you. Alright. Go to next. Go to public. I'm gonna set this for 10:30. That way I can grab something to eat real quick. And we'll be good to go. Alright, so since I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna give you this link. So if you want to stick around here in a little bit, that's what I'll be playing. Let me X out all this stuff. X out of this, X out of this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you all. You're amazing. Hopefully you like this. This motivates me to do my editing, which is like the majority of the stream was in the beginning. We only did one short, and it took longer than I wanted to, but I still got it done. So that's a plus. It doesn't matter how long it took because I had fun trying to teach you guys like how I do the things I do. So I appreciate ya. But if you guys do like this, just let me know, and we'll continue to do this maybe every morning that I do weekend stuff, like Friday to Sunday. there's the link to that next stream. But yeah, thank you guys. It's something new, something like I obviously done Photoshop stuff before, and I kind of just incorporated my design side, but along with the streaming side aspect of that. So hopefully it interests you, and you can kind of see what goes on behind the scenes of my setup, you know? But thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna grab something to eat, and hopefully I'll see you guys in a little bit. Playing DayZ, so a lot of dying, probably a lot of swearing, stabbing. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye, everyone.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, here I fucking go. Take control of fate now, I control my